I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Outside Barnes. Wembanyama screen to the paint. Rebound, the Lakers. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Now here's Fox. Missed inside.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
James with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. James, that's good.
Powerful move by LeBron inside, not letting anything stop him from getting his shot.
And it's Fox missing. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. Pass to Hayes. No good that time. Wembanyama with some nice D. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Fox with the ball. Picked up by Reeves. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's James.
Shit, man.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
And he gets it back. Hachimura from long range. San Antonio with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Wembanyama. Hachimura with a rebound.
Come on, Wembanyama, man.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by Castle. It's Barnes on the wing. 16 feet out. No luck on that one.
Come on,
I
Fox.
understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look as...
Okay, look out!
Man!
Wow!
Getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Here's Wembanyama. No good off the glass. The Lakers lead by 4. James outside. Down low. Here's Hayes. Clock at 6. Pass to Hachimura. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Hayes misses.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Back to Barnes. Now Fox. Here's Wembanyama. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're
like
still so
young.
They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together, and the future looks bright.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Spurs trail by 4. Now Wembanyama. "56 seconds left to play in the first."
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
James with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Now here's Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Barnes. Wembanyama down low. Can't tie it up. That one misses. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's James. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot.
That's the
so
sport.
2 free throws for him coming up.
It
It goes on Chris Paul.
Okay, Bron with the big boy moves. Look, he just absorbs the foul, still getting the shot, doesn't even feel it.
Good on the second one. Spurs trail by 3. Outside Paul. Outside Barnes. Paul looking it over. Back to Barnes. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And here's Doncic. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. And they're on the run. Fox moving fast. Here's Barnes. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's James. The shot off that time. Good D by Wembanyama. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. San Antonio shooting their first free throw in this game. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
You gotta love how scrappy De'Aaron Fox is. No matter what kind of challenges he faces in a game, he's never giving less than his all.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Double on Wembanyama. Here's Mamukelashvili. And the three off target. All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Ali. Thank you. That's good from Doncic. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
5 to shoot from deep. Wembanyama. Doncic
Oh,
pulls down the board.
Wembanyama, come on.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Doncic is doubled. James outside. Stolen.
Hey, show me.
To the inside. Wembanyama.
Hey, show me.
Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
James outside. There's the three. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Wembanyama's got space. And the shot no good.
Man.
The Lakers in the lead. To the middle. The shot by Reeves, no good. Inside. Outside for Wembanyama. And here's Fox. Wembanyama screen. To the wing, right side. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, come on. That's the bun, man.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Start moving, man.
Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. The Spurs making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. San Antonio trailing here. Fox with the ball. Picked up by Reeves. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Fox. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
1:33 left in the second period. To the middle. Here's Sohan. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. So it's Los Angeles now. James up top. 13 points in the game. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Castle. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Shot's good by
James. Come on, let that shit, man.
And this is his game. He's not going to settle or try anything further away from the rim. He knows who he is.
Here's Fox. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. As quick as anyone in the league, RJ. De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left-to-right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Here's Sohan, and that one is stuffed right through.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
James with the ball. Fox picks him up. And it's James inside.
Get Fox, Mitchell.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. To the paint. And there's a 3-second violation. The Lakers trail. Here comes LeBron. And here's Doncic outside. Here's Hayes. And he banks in the layup. Hayes has got his first basket.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Vincent with the ball. There's a screen by Lynn. To the inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And they pick up 2. And the Spurs lead by 2.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Outside Vanderbilt. Wembanyama with some nice D. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. And here are the Lakers, trailing by 2. And book it for Vanderbilt.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Puts it up. Len pulls it in.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
On the wing, Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Len pulls it in.
Come on.
And the Lakers have possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
And you see the awareness Connect has a good understanding for when his guys are open.
Now Fox, 6 points for him. On the take. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Vassell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
He's been working on his shot, and it's showing in Vassell's game.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
Now here's Fox. Barnes with it. Now Vanderbilt defending. Over to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. The Lakers with a rebound. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Vincent. Back to Vanderbilt. 1:41 left to play in the third quarter. And Fox comes to help. Here's Connect. He's guarded by Barnes. Lynn can't hit. San Antonio trailing here. Down low. Here's the break. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Good vision by Castle there to find the open man.
.114 left in the third quarter. Here's Vincent. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. No points so far. The three for Barnes. Gets the three to fall. And now it's a 4-point San Antonio lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for San Antonio.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Finney-Smith with it. Fox picks him up. Here's Vincent. Fires in the triple. Vincent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. .23 seconds left in the third quarter. Right side Vanderbilt. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Back to Vanderbilt. Pass to Lynn. Over Wembanyama. Here's Vanderbilt. And that one hits the back iron. Picked it out of midair. A big-time effort for Harrison Barnes, providing a lot of energy for the San Antonio Spurs. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Check. Vai timeout, no? Timeout por quê?
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Allie, thank you. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And Greg Popovich has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Spurs lead by 3. Fox with the ball. Picked up by Reeves. And it's Fox missing. Hachimura outside. James left side. For 3. Hayes. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
They get it back. Here's James. That
Shit,
shot
come
makes
on,
him
man.
7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Fox outside. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Shot clock at 6. Vassell outside. 4-3. Drains the triple. And the Spurs lead by 6.
Much more comfortable from deep. Vassell finding that stroke.
To the left side wing. Doncic outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Spurs lead by 6. Pass to Vassell. It's stolen by James. On the wing, Reeves. Doncic outside. To the paint. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Fox feeling it out a bit. It's Vassell with the drive. Pass to Castle. Vassell outside. Spurs need to get one up here. It's stolen by James. Here's Doncic. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Doncic left side. Pass to Hayes. Hayes with a screen. To the middle. The shake. And he takes it up
Come
and
on.
lays it in.
You know, the instincts of
Courtney
Luka
Loughman. Come
Doncic
on.
are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
And it's Fox penetrating. Soft touch off the glass.
Get the Fox out of here,
And the
lad.
Spurs lead by 4.
What energy from Fox when they're up against it, proving he's ready to be
Thank you.
that guy.
No.
And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Oh, my. Turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
Spurs lead by 4. Fox double team. Pass to Wembanyama. Out to Fox. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter.
Shit.
James attacking. Banked it in off the glass. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
Out to Fox. Back to Vassell. From deep, Wembanyama. James with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To tie it up. And it's good. And he's
And great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Vassell with it. Picked up by James.
And on with the blocks. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them.
Pass to Hayes. Doncic right side. Inside. And it's in.
Who else but LeBron could pull that off? Keeping his cool and delivering in the clutch.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, off target.
Come on.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead.
Yeah, come on. Give out the game.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home
Lucky
team.
getting back inside.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard.
Me llama Papo. You don't get no time. Passou.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Now here's Fox. To the wing on the left. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. So it's San Antonio now. 5 on the clock. The 15-footer. And how much fun is it to watch these guys move the basketball, Clark?
Well, they've got two main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness, and then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly, and they've got both of those things.
Back to Reeves. Pass to Hayes. Hachimura outside. He shoots. Rebound by San Antonio. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
And they have to deal with one of the quickest guys in the league in De'Aaron Fox. Coach told me it's almost impossible to stay in front of De'Aaron, so we'll try to give whoever is guarding him help, especially if Fox gets rolling. We'll see how that plan works.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And Fox, here we go. Out to the wing. James with the rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. It's a three-point game. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Clark, what's incredible about LeBron, he makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
LeBron,
shit, come on, man.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
He's got the killer instinct. He just wants to attack the rim every single possession.
Now here's Fox. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
James, left side. To the inside. Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
To the paint. To the left wing. Launches it. The Lakers with a rebound.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
It's good.
Shit, man.
On the
Come on,
putback.
nigga.
And keeping the play alive with his activity. I love the effort.
Fox with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Fox right side. Here's Barnes. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
I like that
Now
green.
Los Angeles with it. A big stretch here going. 10-2. James attacking.
Around
Can't
piece of
cash it in
suru.
from close range.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Sohan inside. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Wembanyama. James with the rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing. The point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
Here's Wembanyama. From deep, Johnson. James with the rebound. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category. One of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
Out to Fox.
Come on, man.
Pass to Champagny. Can they get it? And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The three from Barnes. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The hustle they've shown on defense has been... If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. But what do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Reeves. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. It's James on the wing. Fires the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year. He said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Fox. Oh, Fox gets up and throws it down.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
And James launches it from deep. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Spurs trail by 6. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. From deep, here's Doncic. The putback. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Outside for Wembanyama. Fires, top of the key. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function.
Ah, come on, my team. Shit. Okay.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Right wing. Pass to Fox. Here's Mamukelashvili. Check by James. Here's Champagnie. He's scoreless. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot.
So,
It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
Olha, o nível change ele comigo, não cá camiseta. Mete time now.
The Spurs making a switch here. And he can't hit the second.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. That's tipped. Barnes with it. Hayes picks him up. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Hayes. Hachimura with room to shoot. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Vassell. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Barnes. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Barnes has got 5 points.
Boy, the size and quick release Barnes has helps him inside. I mean, he feels very comfortable shooting from here.
Out to James. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And there's 1:45 left in the first half of this game. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Wembanyama. Wemby putting on a show.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Now Hachimura. Too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
So it's Los Angeles now. Pass to Hayes. Now here is James. Oh, LeBron buries a three.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch-and-shoot ability.
Here's Wembanyama. It's Hayes with
Come
the
on,
rebound.
man.
Los Angeles leading by 4. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're
That's
going to foul,
good,
then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Good on the second one. Spurs trail by 5. Fox outside. Outside for Wembanyama. There's the triple. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him deliver.
That's a textbook example of how to move the
Come
ball.
on, man.
Boy, you got to love that action.
Pass to Vassell. Inside. Out to Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. Takes a 3. It's Hayes.
Come on, you Wembanyama.
James outside. Over Wembanyama. Oh, nice fake, but
Olha,
the layup
olha
off the
aqui.
mark.
Olha
And
só,
so it's
olha aquele
LeBron
Indiana
James
pro
making
por
things
esse
happen for the
Cara,
Lakers.
Messi.
8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Você vai bench. Olha o bicho lá.
Now here's Vincent. Outside Vanderbilt. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Mamukelashvili. Misses in close.
Come on, Kyrie. Come on, man.
Outside Finney Smith. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Pass to Lynn. Now Vanderbilt. Clock at 6. Back to Lynn. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Double on Wembanyama. Here's Mamukelashvili. The
Come on,
layup misses.
Makovidi. Come on, man.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Vincent, right side. Pass to Lynn. There's a screen by Lynn. Inside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Fox outside. On the wing, Vassell. Yet to see a basket. They set the pick. Out to the right wing. Here's Mamukelashvili. And the layup is good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
To the paint. Back to Vincent. To the inside. Stolen by Vassell. Fox left side. There's the three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scores, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Lynn can't hit.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Shot is good by Mamukelashvili.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
Spurs on D. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. 6 to shoot. Vanderbilt with a screen. And it's Connect missing. Spurs trail by 4. Vassell right side. Pass to Fox. A minute 29 left in the third quarter. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow. Fox has gotten his second bucket.
Smart play by Fox. If you can't find penetration, take what you can get.
Here's Lynn. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is up and in. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Down low. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Lynn. Outside, Finney-Smith. Puts up a 3. The putback. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. Trailing by 2.
Come on, man.
To the right side. Outside, Finney-Smith. Misses the 3. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Lakers ahead, up by 2. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
I got yours. I got yours.
Right side, Paul. Left side, Barnes. To tie it up. Doesn't go for him.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Yes! He's still got it! LeBron!
The defender gets caught in a bad position there. LeBron so powerful enough to convert through contact.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Los Angeles.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And the Spurs making a change here. Spurs trail by 5. Doncic pulls down the board. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Pass to James. Three-pointer. They get it back. Hayes. From behind the arc.
Come on.
And almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. The first one falls. No good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Spurs trail by 7. Now Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. Here's Fox. There's the drive. And he gets that one.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's ill-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
And here's James. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And stolen by Hayes.
Man.
Pass to James. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 5-point game. Outside Wembanyama. Now here's Barnes. From outside. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. James outside. Double team on James. Out to Hachimura. Lets it go from deep. Rebound San Antonio.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots. Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Come on, man. That's a bullshit. That's a bullshit. That's a bullshit.
That free throw good from James.
Get him. Go get him.
Both free throws good from James. Spurs trail by 5. And here's Fox. Goes up and nice and easy.
Fox
excelling at scoring through contact that time. Always looking to take it all the way to the rack.
Barnes with it. Vassell outside. Pass to Champagnie. Vassell outside. 4 on the clock. Left side, Wembanyama. Over James.
Come on, big man.
Trying to use the glass. The Lakers lead by 3. Rebounded by Champagnie.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots. It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. And you're much better off making him go to the line.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
James with the ball. Fox picks him up. Pass to Hachimura. They got the rebound. To the middle. Here's James. Outside Reeves. Hachimura with the ball. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
San Antonio trailing here. Fox left side. Double team on Fox. Pass to Champagnie. From deep, Wembanyama.
Come on, Wembanyama. Come on, Wembanyama.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now here's Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. Check by James. Wembanyama double teamed. From downtown. Doncic pulls down the board. So it's Los Angeles now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Pass to Barnes. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth. Wembanyama, no good.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
James attacking. Hachimura from long range. And Los Angeles, another three. And James launches it from deep. Missed it. And so it's the Lakers with the W. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Ali LaFleur.
Yani.
have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Boston Celtics come in for this one. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. Left side, Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. The shot by Holiday, no good. And here's the Lakers. Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
Pass to Tatum. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
You look at Tatum now running the pick and roll. He's calm, and his moves are so concise. He's just definitive with everything he does.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Brown outside. Outside, Porzingis. Porzingis is double. The kick out to Tatum. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Come on, man.
Here's Los Angeles now. Here's Doncic. Sweet move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Pass to Cornette. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Back to Doncic. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Here's Holiday. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Able to absorb contact. Holiday is not someone that is prone to lose focus on these tough takes.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Just 4 to shoot. Doncic. Some solid defense from Brown. Outside, Porzingis. Outside, Tatum. The Lakers with the rebound. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you.
Come on, Brown. Come on, looking at guy.
Drew Holiday said we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the...
Don't dump it. It's you, Brown. Brown.
Game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a
What do I
hunger.
know?
Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. The Celtics making a switch here. Celtics trailed by 4. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. This will give them a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Left side, Tatum. Right side, Holiday. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And the Lakers with possession here. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before. Richard, do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
And here is LeBron. Following Porzingis' 3. A shot from LeBron.
Powerful move by LeBron inside, not letting anything stop him from getting his shot.
Here's Tatum. Hachimura grabs the miss. Los Angeles leading by 6. James in the post. And they double up James. Rebound, Boston.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Thank you for that pick.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Now here's Tatum. Outside Holiday. Boston, no good that time either.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
.27 seconds left in the first.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Celtics trailed by 7. Right side Tatum. Tatum draws the double. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. From the corner. Jump shot is good.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Here's Doncic. Just 3 on the clock. Shoots over White. And that one released in time, but no good. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Lakers lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together, that's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Lakers leading by 5. James in the post. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Hachimura's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Lakers. Tatum with it. Defended by Reeves. Down low. And the Celtics can't hang on to the ball.
And it's
the Lakers ball. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And it's Doncic missing. White inside. The wide open look here for Porzingis. James right side. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession.
I don't know what I do.
Celtics trail by 8. Pass to White. It's stolen by Hachimura. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. D.A., we thank you for that.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's Reeves. Out to Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Here's LeBron. Reeves. And it's White with the rebound. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
Horford, no luck.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Austin with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. Left side, Porzingis. It's White on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And they turn over the 21st second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Lakers leading by 11. .152 left in the first half. It's Brown on the wing. Nothing on the board. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar, and Jaylen Brown is that. And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Here's James. LeBron going to work inside.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Horford. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. LeBron left side. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Outside White. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Reeves. Banked in off the glass. Reeves has got 5 now.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
To the inside. And Hayes throws it down.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
Screen by Porzingis. Here's White. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be right back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Celtics trail by 16. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Here's Vincent following the three-pointer by Boston. Pass to Vanderbilt. Over Craig. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Brown deciding where to go with it. They set the pick. Takes it inside. The shot's good.
Quick down the lane. Brown flying by defenders.
Now Vincent. Pass to Finney-Smith. Inside. Here's Len. And the dunk.
Shit, man. That's a good line, man.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Here's Brown. That shot is off. Lakers leading by 13. Pass to Finney-Smith. Lakers working the ball around now. To the middle. Over to the wing. Releases from the wing and drills it. Finney-Smith's got his first bucket in this one.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Vincent with it. Hasn't made one yet. To the wing right side. Intercepted. Here's Hauser. Over in the corner, Brown. pass to Cornette. Now, here's Craig. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Now, Len. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Now here is Holiday. They set the pick. Drives to the hoop. The kick out to Tatum. Boston again missing.
And sometimes on defense, people just get lucky.
Pass to Finney-Smith. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Then uses the glass to finish the layup. Len's got 5.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Tatum. Boston, no good that time either. Now Finney-Smith. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Here's Connect. No good on the 3. Celtics trailed by 18 and finished off by Brown.
For an athlete like Brown, you salivate. You just start drooling thinking about the open floor. Fast breaks are your friend.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Nice D from Porzingis. On the wing, Holiday. Here's Cornette. Right side, Holiday. Out to the wing. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Stolen by Cornette. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And you like to see that from Cornette. Found the man with a better look.
Here's Cornette. The kick out to Brown. Right side, Porzingis. From downtown. The shot, no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get you back to the act.
And
there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. James looking it over.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
To the paint. And the dunk by Porzingis.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
James right side. The fadeaway. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics trail by 18. This one for 3. Reeves with the rebound. So it's the Lakers now. The drive by James. The shot, no good. Here's Boston now. Holiday with it. Defended by Reeves. Outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Now here's Tatum. Here's Cornette. Clock is at 3. Nice ball movement by Boston. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
What's a pipe from?
Here's Reeves.
LeBron
outside. Tries the spin move. The three for Doncic. Not going to go that time. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 18.
Come on,
the miss by the Celtics.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Inside. And Cornet gets it to go. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to LeBron. A second chance effort. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Driving the lane, and LeBron throws it down.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Brown outside. That shot misses. Los Angeles leading by 20. Here's LeBron.
Okay,
it's
this is all black man. Come on, man.
Left side, Tatum. Outside, Porzingis. To the middle. And it's Holiday at the elbow. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Tatum. Outside Holiday. It's rebounded by Hayes. 1:31 left in the fourth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for LeBron.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's blocked. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Holiday surveying the floor. Out to Porzingis. Trying to end the drought. That doesn't go either for Porzingis.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Okay, Brown with the big boy moves. Look, he just absorbs the foul, still getting the shot, doesn't even feel it.
And the first one drops. And so he's able to get one of two.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Touched by James.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Back to Porzingis. Puts up a three. That doesn't go either for Porzingis. James outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps. And the